We're heading to Walker's Point this morning for our latest 58 Hometowns visit. Check for reports throughout the entire day from the Milwaukee neighborhood right here on CBS 58. Executive Director of the Walker's Point Association, Simmi Urbanek, joins us for a live preview now. Simmi, good morning to you.
Good morning.
So first of all, tell us about Walker's Point. Why do you love it so much?
Well, Walker's Point is the oldest neighborhood in Milwaukee, and it's really diverse in everything from the people that live here, the building types, the restaurants, the bars, the entertainment. So really, you can't go wrong here.
Definitely. I know that you must have some favorite spots, though. So can you share with us maybe some suggestions of where we should go today, or if folks are not familiar, they haven't been out to Walker's Point just yet, where should they go?
Yeah, my top favorites are Arts at Large. It's a local gallery, nonprofit, cafe, education space, and then also Zócalo. It's a food truck park, the first in Milwaukee, and you can't go wrong when you can get tacos and sushi and arepas all in one place.
Say that again, Simmi. That's right. I know our Frankie Jupiter frequents that place quite a lot. So if somebody hasn't been there before, how would you describe it to them? I know you said there are so many restaurants, things to offer, but what about the people that live there?
So the people are really diverse. I've met people that have lived here for 5 generations, and then there's a bunch of young professionals like Frankie that are moving to the neighborhood because there's so much to offer. It's very walkable. There's almost always free parking near or close by where you're going, and there's a lot to offer. So the people are very nice. Don't be afraid to come down here. I know it's the South Side. It's wonderful, and everyone you'll meet will be very kind to you and welcoming, from the restaurants to people just walking around on the street.
And is there anything new that we should check out today? I know you must have the scoop on everything Walker's Point.
There's a lot of stuff coming up. This is an up-and-coming neighborhood, so there's more and more coming to the neighborhood all the time. I would say definitely check out the Bobblehead Museum. Adventure Rock Climbing Gym are some great entertainment venues, but also check out the parks. There's a great park at Palafito Park, and Walker Square is one of the oldest parks in Milwaukee.
Amazing. And it's a great time of year to enjoy these parks, too, with the perfect fall weather we've been having lately, Simmi. So we're excited to come out there and visit you guys. Thanks so much for having us and providing all these suggestions, and, of course, waking up early with us on CBS 58.
Great. Can't wait to see you guys.
See you later, Simmi. If you guys have
Milwaukee's oldest settlement that's named for George Walker, who arrived way back in 1833. It is a bustling community, home to manufacturers, restaurants, galleries, new housing. Walker's Point is also central to both Milwaukee's Hispanic and LGBTQ+ communities. CBS 58's Amanda Porterfield is with the founder of Zócalo. That's a local food collective and tavern. Hi, Amanda.
Hi, Mike. Yes, we have had such a wonderful day here in Walker's Point. Really an enriching day full of arts, culture, and history. We started over at the UCC, which is a hub of resources for the large Latino population here in Walker's Point. We headed over to an art gallery and really an arts place where people can come from anywhere and get free programming to do art in the community. And it's really available for people of all abilities and all backgrounds. And now we are at Zócalo Food Park, and this is one of my favorite places in Milwaukee. It literally kept me alive during COVID. I'm here with the founder and CEO, Jesus Gonzalez. And Jesus, you know, this place is usually bustling full of people. We're here in the afternoon. Talk about what people come here for and what we're seeing here for people who have not been here yet.
Right, no, absolutely. I mean, Zócalo, you know, we created Zócalo to create a platform for food entrepreneurs, for creatives, musicians, comedians. And so, you know, this is a place where you come and support all these great creatives.
Yeah, so we have 8 food trucks here and then a restaurant inside, but all of this started right over there in one little food truck. Tell me how everything started.
Absolutely. So in 2017, I moved back from New York City, and I really wanted to tell my story through food. So I bought a 1950 little trailer, and we outfitted it to be a kitchen. And so we started selling tacos out of there, and through that process, I met this awesome community of food entrepreneurs in our city. And that's what motivated us to create a space such as this.
But Zócalo is more than just a food park.
Correct. I mean, we love to collaborate with different creatives. I mean, during the summer, we host music series with musicians. This has become a platform for upcoming comedians, poets, and now during the winter, we'll be having these little winter huts where people can reserve them and having a beautiful experience with their family and friends.
And so let's go through all the different kinds of food that you can get here at Zócalo.
Yeah, and this is only half of the food offerings that we have here at Zócalo. I mean, we have amazing pizza from Hotbox. Their sausage pizza is to die for. They make their own sausage in-house. We have tacos here. We have the vegetarian, which is probably the most underrated taco that we serve. We have the al pastor, very flavorful.
My favorite.
Little piece of pineapple in there, a little sweetness. And then we have some empanadillas from Anytime Arepa. So, but I definitely encourage you to come down. I mean, we have bagels in the morning. We have amazing sandwiches from Meat and Company.
Nutella bites, they're amazing.
Absolutely. And then we have some of the best sushi from Modern Maki.
All right, Jesus, thank you so much for not only inviting us to something that you have created that unites so many people in this vibrant neighborhood of Walker's Point, but also for giving us food, because please believe I'm going to be having lunch right after this live chat. And of course, like I said, we have a lot more coming up for you later on the CBS 58 News at 4. We went to Arts at Large, as I mentioned earlier, and next we are headed to Fluid, which is one of the staples in the LGBT community here in Walker's Point. So make sure to tune in later today. Until then, I'm going to have some lunch.
Yeah, enjoy.
Back to you, Mike.
Yeah, just a great place to eat, to unite, to collaborate, to create. Look forward to your future reports. Thanks, Amanda. Well, we've been to dozens.
National Coming Out Day. There's no better place to take our CBS 58 Hometowns tour than Walker's Point. Here is an area of Walker's Point affectionately known by members of the LGBTQ community as the Gayborhood. There are plenty of owned and operated businesses by members of the LGBTQ community. And here with me is Bill Wardlow, who owns Fluid. Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having me, Amanda.
So you've been here for decades now. Talk about what this neighborhood means to the LGBTQ community.
It's a safe space for them to come and be themselves. A lot of us don't get that chance when we're young. We lose our childhoods because we're put on a mask, and then when you get here, you can walk around and freely be yourself.
And talk about, you know, we talked about your coming out story on National Coming Out Day. Would you mind sharing it with our audience?
Oh, sure. I was 19 years old. I was going to a gay bar in Waterloo, Iowa, and I was tired of lying to my mother because I loved her so much. And I told her one day, I got something to tell you. And she said, what? And I said, no, I really got something to tell you. And she said, what? And I said, I'm gay. And she walked over to me and she gave me a big hug and said, I love you. I hope you don't think there's anything wrong with you. And that changed my life. It saved it.
What would you say to people in that position who are coming to Milwaukee and looking for a safe space?
If you are looking to come out, if you're scared, you don't know who to talk to, you just want to be yourself for a day, for nights, Walker's Point is probably the neighborhood to do it. So Walker's Point's waiting for you.
Bill, thank you so much. And of course, we have seen many places during our 58 Hometowns tour. We started our day at the UCC. We went by Arts at Large and then went over to Zócalo Food Park to have some food. Of course, all of that content will be available on our YouTube page and on our website, CBS58.com. In Walker's Point, Amanda Porterfield, CBS 58 News.
Well, back in 1834, when George Walker claimed 160 acres of land near the Milwaukee and Menominee Rivers, he could never have imagined what it would become.
Walker's Point turned into one of the city of Milwaukee's foundations. CBS 58's Amanda Porterfield takes us on the next hometown tour.
Considered to be the Ellis Island of Milwaukee, Walker's Point is known for its diversity, rich history, and arts culture, among many other things, overall making it a vibrant neighborhood. And one common theme that we heard from people who live here during our CBS 58 Hometowns tour today is no matter who you are, you're welcome here.
My name is Laura Gutierrez, and we are at the United Community Center located in Walker's Point. Our vision is to continue to empower and have a thriving Hispanic community here in Milwaukee. The kids keep me here. When you see hundreds of kids walk through with their families who have the same dream, right? The American dream of giving their child the best possibility. Every demographic has come through here, right? The Germans were here, the Irish, the Italians, the Polish, and it's been Hispanic predominantly for the last 50 years.
My name is Sean Kiebzak. We are at the Arts at Large Community Center in Walker's Point. We have like an open community center. It's an opportunity for us, in addition to the work that we do in the schools in service with Milwaukee Public Schools teachers and students, that we provide free opportunities for the access to the arts here. So we have Saturday workshops, we have free concerts and performances, we have a number of after-school activities, we have summer camp. So we want people to know, I like to say it's like the PBS of the arts. Right now, we live in a very divisive time, and I think having these conversations, having these activities, make some of the invisible visible to the community, and really through these collective experiences, find meaningful ways to connect with one another.
We also made a stop in the heart of the LGBTQ+ community here in Walker's Point in the area of 2nd and National. And we talked to people who live and work here about why this particular area is so special, hear what they had to say, and see the rest of our coverage from our CBS 58 Hometowns tour in Walker's Point on our YouTube page and our website, cbs58.com. In Walker's Point, Amanda Porterfield, CBS 58 News.